Welcome to my channel. Let's see where Nifty and Bank Nifty will move on Monday, what strategy we need to apply, what we have discussed yesterday. Yesterday we clearly discussed like if the market is opening flat and if it is crossing like 17,250 levels, like we discussed 17,250 it has been crossing, and we'll be looking to sell the market and we'll be targeting up until 17,100. So what has happened to the market? You can notice like the market came somewhere like 17,200, and there was a back bidding, and later the market has came once again to the 17,250 levels and it started to auction at a higher levels. As you can notice, like not much of a buying was happening in the morning, like little bit of a selling was happening. There was a seller in the market and seller started to sell, but at the same time like there was a buyer sitting here who was absorbing, and later the market has auctioned all the way to the higher levels, and later it was a completely volatile market. As you have seen, nothing much was happening, exactly like 17,350 and 380 was happening, and the market was just pinging at certain price points and it was up and down, up and down. You can notice like not real buying was happening. At some point there was a buyer came and he started to lift the bids higher and higher, and later everything it got flushed and the market came all the way to the lower levels and ended up with a volatile market. But net to net, you have noticed like there's someone who has bought the market. So we'll be just looking to buy again on Monday itself. So let's see where what we can expect on Monday. So Monday, like yesterday we have discussed like if the market is opening flat and if it is crossing these levels, we'll be definitely looking to sell the market, as it is a head and shoulder pattern. It is once, twice, thrice and four times, and it is holding here. Again, definitely I'll say like if the 17,200 has been crossed decisively, definitely we'll be looking to sell the market. We don't want this kind of a move. When the market is coming, it should come very aggressively on the downside. It shouldn't have a back bidding. If you see a back bidding, we'll again avoid the market. We'll try to buy the market and we'll target up until 17,380 levels. If the market is opening flat and if it is crossing these levels with aggressively, we'll definitely target up until 17,100. Our target should be like 17,100. If the market is opening flat and if it is going higher, we'll see if the market is crossing 17,380 again, we'll look to buy the market and we'll target after 17,380, 17,500, we'll target the market. Well, so if you see a big gap up or a gap down, we'll say like either the price action is going at a higher and higher levels, or either the price is coming at a lower and lower levels. We'll see like what the price action is doing. If it is crossing higher, this might become a support for us. So if the price is crossing higher, this might become a support and it might cross on the higher levels. We'll look to buy the market when it is crossing these levels. If the market is opening a very big gap down, definitely we'll look to sell the market, because this will act as a resistance. So these levels will act as a resistance. So once the market is going at these levels and if it is crossing again to the lower levels, we'll definitely position ourselves and we'll look to sell the market. So the Nifty has retested once, twice, thrice and fourth. That means someone is sitting and someone is absorbing, someone is buying. So we'll try to see at a higher levels. We'll try to buy the market. It might retest at a higher levels itself on Monday. So if the market is crossing these levels decisively, then only we'll be looking to sell the market, because what will happen is like once seller came, twice the seller came, thrice the seller came, fourth the seller came, but still the price is not going lower. That means someone is sitting and absorbing, so it might bounce at a opposite direction. So be careful. Don't look at a downside, because downside, even if it comes, they can either provide the liquidity at a lower and lower levels, so it might bounce back at a higher levels. We'll see where it will open. I'll update at the Telegram channel. Well, we'll see like what the Bank Nifty has done and what we can do at a Bank Nifty chart. So we'll go into the 5 minutes of a Bank Nifty chart. So in the Bank Nifty yesterday we clearly discussed if the market is opening flat and if it is going lower, we'll be looking to sell the market, and I don't have any intentions to buy the market. The reason behind, like you can notice, today's swings was absolutely rubbish. As the market opened flat, so this is today's order flow. As you can notice, today's order flow, the market has opened, it blipped up until 37,300, and later it started to auction at a higher and higher levels. Whenever it is going high, whenever it is going up, it is taking a certain point resistance and it is triggering our stop losses. So we caught this move. This was like 30, 40, somewhere like 40, 50 points we made a profit. And later we wanted to catch this move and we had one stop loss. And later we wanted to catch one more move, we had a stop loss, because you've noticed like today's swing was really absolutely rubbish. The swings were happening these things because they wanted to adjust the premiums were really high and the institutions were net option sellers. So today like institutions were net option sellers, so that was the reason like there was a dirty swings in the market. So somewhere after like 130, you've noticed up until 130 like there was a buyer and the buyer was buying and buying. So somewhere after 130 like we have seen a quick sell off in the bank nifty. So compared to the nifty, like the bank nifty is still looking weak. But last half an hour what had happened, it created a confusion. Like either it is not coming down or either it is not going up. The market has flushed and it kept in a confusion way. So net to net, like someone has bought the market and it is showing like a good amount of a positive delta. So what we might do on Monday in bank nifty. So as you can notice, like bank nifty came yesterday as we discussed like 17,400 levels. It came and retested, but it is not closing below 17,300 levels. So what we can do is like if the market is going this swing, we'll be definitely looking to sell the market. If it is coming in the flow very aggressively and if it is crossing, we'll just wait for the price action, because whenever the price is coming very aggressively, the mean reversion algorithms will start to book the profits. When they book the profits, they'll have a little bit of a pullback. When the pullback comes, then we'll enter and we'll definitely look for the other flush at a lower levels. If the market is opening 37,600 and if it is crossing, we'll immediately look to buy the market, and our first target should be like 37,800 and next target should be like 38,000 levels. If we have a big gap up, we'll wait up until it comes to 37,600, then we'll buy. You have to see you have to see like what kind of a price action it is happening. Is the price action is like aggressive price action, or is the price is like today's price action? As you can notice, like the dirty swings were happening today, and most of the swings were like it was not accessible at all. And wherever you take, you had a stop loss, you have to take a very big stop loss, and premiums are really high. So it was because like the panic situation is happening, and the VIX is also shooting up. Sometimes the VIX was shooting and sometimes the VIX was coming down. It was a confusing market. So we should have a clear market on Monday. If the market is opening flat and if it is crossing 17,700 above, we'll be looking to buy the market and we'll target up until 37,800 and 38,000 levels. If the market is opening flat and if it is crossing this swing, we'll definitely look to sell the market like 37,500. We'll look to sell the market, and the first target should be like 37,300 and next target should be like 37,000 levels. If any market moving news comes, I'll definitely update at the Telegram channel. Please do subscribe my Telegram channel and press the bell icon as well. Thank you so much.